I decided to build an entire gaming PC using only parts from AliExpress. And let's just say it was not what I expected.
All right guys, so we're just gonna go ahead and get right into it. We're on AliExpress's website right now, and what I'm gonna do is actually just search up a motherboard, CPU, and RAM combo. So let's just go ahead and do that. We can see there's a ton of options, honestly. Like this one's not even a bad deal, especially for 50 bucks. But I do wanna actually build like a pretty decent PC, I would say. So we're gonna go with this combo right here. It has a Ryzen 5 3600, 16 gigabytes of DDR4 RAM, 3200 megahertz, and also it's the Killsire A520 motherboard, which it's not like a B550M or anything like that, but it's a decent board and it'll get the job done. And for $130, it's not too bad of a deal for what you're getting. So I think this is what we're gonna go with for this build. So for graphics card, like specifically, I think we're actually gonna have to go with like an RX 580 for $120. You can definitely get this a lot cheaper other places, but we're building this whole thing on AliExpress. Honestly, AliExpress does have like some good deals here and there, but for graphics cards specifically, it doesn't look like we're able to find one, at least not shipping to where I am in the United States. Maybe it's different for you guys, so definitely check it for yourselves. But we're gonna have to get this RX 580 for 123 bucks, so that's the graphics card we'll be using. And then for the SSD, this is kind of like your own choice because you kind of depend on like how much like actual storage you want. But we're gonna go with this SSD right here, 47 bucks, 256 gigabytes, and it's a King Spec M.2 SSD NVMe. So yeah, that's what we're going with that. Now searching for the power supplies, it also doesn't really look like it gives us much options. There are some pretty decent options over here. So right here, I actually found for $28, which is so cheap. And AliExpress, honestly, for a PC build, the one thing that you do not want to cheap out on is the power supply. It's sold over 600, it has 4.5-star reviews, so I think we're gonna be fine. I think it's gonna run fine, but I wanna get the full AliExpress experience here and actually get everything from AliExpress, so that's what we're gonna get here. 28 bucks, 500 watt power supply by Fonte, so that's what we're getting. Now, while I'm searching through PC cases, honestly, I can't find any that are like super cheap that also come with RGB fans. One of the best deals I could actually find is this one right here, and it's from Yeah Magic. It's the cube case. It's called like the Sea View. It's got like the glass side panels and the glass top. So it actually looks insane, dude. It comes with 3 RGB fans, so aesthetically, this thing is not lacking at all. And also, I don't know exactly what the CPU cooler is in here, but I wanna get the same one. Searching through them, one of the closest ones that I could find was this one from Metalfish. It's got 2 heat pipes. It's compatible with like literally any motherboard you can think of, any CPU. So yeah, this is one we're gonna get. It's only 20 bucks, so it's not a terrible deal. Also, the case, again, 73 bucks, so it's not a terrible deal. It is honestly still on the cheaper side for PC cases, so. But yeah, I think this is all that we're gonna be getting for this PC build right here. We just scanned through it really quick. It's right around $400, and we're gonna see how good a performance this PC can actually get. But first, we gotta wait for all the parts to come in. So I'm gonna order these, and I guess I'll just get back to you guys when they're actually here. All right, guys, so everything just came in from AliExpress, and let's just go ahead and unbox everything. And yeah, that's a lot better. We got all these packages out of the way. So yeah, it looks like we have everything. We have the CPU cooler right here. We have GPU, SSD, motherboard combo. I do wanna make sure it is the combo though really quick. All right, so yeah, we got the motherboard here, as we can see. IO shield, we have the RAM, and then we also have the CPU right here. So everything is good to go. And yeah, without further ado, let's just go ahead and get started on this build. I'm gonna get one of my own mouse pads really quick and then just put this underneath it so everything stays protected. Really quick though, before I actually start building this PC, one thing I want to tell you guys is that AliExpress right now is having a huge sale. Like out of all the times of the year, now is the time that they have the biggest discounts on their website. So buying a PC right now, for you guys, look at the prices. Like they're probably super cheap. And honestly, it goes for a lot of other tech products and any other products in general. It's like up to 90% off a bunch of items, so it's absolutely crazy. And right now, all of my codes are on the screen so you guys can see what you can actually get and how much you can get off. So definitely check it out. It's a crazy deal. All of the links in the codes will be in the description so you guys don't have to like copy it word for word. You can just copy and paste it, but absolutely crazy time to get some crazy deals. So yeah, let's just go ahead and start building this PC now. First off, we're gonna start by grabbing the CPU out of here. Comes in like this little thing right here, but we're gonna take it out. And if you look closely on it, you can kind of see there's a tiny little like corner right here. And what we wanna do is line it up with the corner on our motherboard. Before we drop it in though, we wanna make sure we lift this lever up and then we just line up the arrows again. You can test it by just wiggling it. It's not gonna move. Then we're just gonna lower this lever down. And just like that, you've installed your CPU. But now we can go onto the RAM. Go ahead and slide this out. Again, we got 2 sticks of 8 gigabytes for 16, and they are 3200 megahertz speed. So we're just gonna click these in. The logo on the RAM should honestly always face to the right, but if it doesn't happen to line up correctly, you can see the little notch right here and the notch on the motherboard, which you just wanna line up. Before you line it up, you just open these little slots though, and then you just slide it in. And it should just click just like this, like that. Thing for the second one. And there we go, our RAM is installed. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and install the NVMe SSD that we got. We're gonna take that out, we can see it right here. All we do is take it and then we line it up with this little notch right here. So we simply just slide it in just like this. And then we just had to screw it down right here onto this thing, which the screw does come with it, if you guys can see it right here in the package. It's honestly a super tiny screw, but we can see we just screw it in right here. That's if we don't drop it first. Next, we're gonna actually install our CPU cooler so we can get everything out of the box now. You can see it right here, but we're also gonna just take out the plastic already so we do not forget to do that. All right, and now it looks like the AMD bracket is already installed on this motherboard, so we don't have to do anything else again since we have the AMD CPU. What we're gonna do is go ahead and put our thermal paste on that came with the CPU cooler. Gonna squeeze a good amount on of it right there, and it looks like it came with like the amount that we need, which is literally perfect. We're gonna put it all in the middle like that, and then we're just gonna line up our CPU cooler. We're gonna make sure that we take off this plastic part right here, just like that. Now we're just gonna line it up and then place it on top of the CPU. And now what we're gonna have to do is just push it on this little like bracket clip right here, which you guys will see. We'll use one hand to push it down so that I can reach, and then use the other to clip it around, just like that. We got one side, and then if you guys can see, we got the other clipped on just like that. Now we're gonna take the little piece with 4 pins and plug it into where it says CPU fan right here, right above the RAM. There we go. And then also the other cable is for RGB, and this motherboard doesn't specifically have RGB ports on it. So I got this fan hub that we're gonna plug all of the fans into, as well as the RGB, so we can control the RGB, because we do have other fans in the case that will need it as well. I hold off on this cable until it's actually in the PC and we install this. It's super simple and easy to install, which I'll show you guys later. But yeah, the last thing that we're gonna do with this motherboard is actually install the CMOS battery, because it did not come with one. And I'm assuming because they have to ship it like overseas, they can't really ship batteries out, but these are literally like $1 at like Dollar General or something, and it comes with like a whole pack of them. So we're just gonna take one of them out and then put it in this little circle spot right there, and now our motherboard can actually have some power. But yeah, I think next thing we're gonna do is actually install it into the case. So we're gonna go ahead and get the case out. Inside the case is like this little manual and all the screws we'll need to like install our like motherboard into the case. This comes with the motherboard, where all we do is just take it from the inside and then we just click it in like that. And yeah, there we go, we're good with that. Take our motherboard now, and as we can see, it looks like all the standoffs that we need are like actually already installed. If they aren't already installed, they will come with the case and the little box of screws, but those standoffs are basically where these little holes in the motherboard line up so they can screw into the actual case. So we're just gonna put them on those standoffs, and then we're gonna simply install the motherboard into the case with these screws right here. They kind of like the flat tip. And all right, there we go. We installed the motherboard now into the case. Which means now it's actually time to install the power supply. So we're just gonna take the part that has the opening and we're gonna put it in the back like this, so that we can actually just screw it in right here. And the screws that do that look like this. So I'll give you guys a close up. These ones right here. So we're just gonna take those and install the power supply into the case. I'm honestly only doing these two because I'm lazy, and you really don't need more than 2 screws into the power supply here. But now you wanna make sure that you take off all of the like cable ties right here, because they are metal and they could short circuit your PC if you turn on everything with them on. It's a very low chance, but it could happen. So just go ahead and take off all of those little cable ties. So now what we're gonna do is grab this like 24 big pin thing from the power supply. It's the only one that looks like this. We're gonna take it and route it into the front of the case. And then we can see right here where it installs. So we're simply just gonna plug it in here, click it in. And also guys, while I'm doing this, I know it all looks super like crazy and stuff, but it's literally just 3 groups. It's just the case cables, the fan cables, and the power supply cables. So it's really super easy. The next one that we're gonna do is just labeled CPU, as you can see right here, and it's gonna go on the top of our motherboard. So we just take that, route it through, and then plug it into the top left of the motherboard right here. Simple as that. That's gonna give us our CPU power. Now the next group of cables we're gonna do is our case cables, which is just the power, like the audio and like USB ports. So we're gonna take these. The first one we're gonna do is the one that says HD audio, and then it also has the USB right beside it. So we're gonna take that and then route it into the bottom of the case. The one that says HD audio is on the far left, so we're just gonna plug that one in first. Now we're gonna take the one that says USB and then plug it in right here where it says USB 20_1. We're just gonna line it up with the little notches and plug it in. Now we're gonna grab this cable right here. It's the thick one right here. Usually it's blue, but for this one it's actually white. So honestly, I prefer that. It looks better aesthetically. But we're gonna put that right beside the one we just installed. So put it in the middle of the motherboard, and then we're gonna plug it in right here, lining up the notch with the notch on the right side. And there we go. Now these are the last cables we have, and there's 4 of them. We're just gonna take it and put them all into the very bottom. We're gonna go on this little colorful one in the bottom right here, and we're just gonna take the power LED plus. We're gonna plug that into the top left. So just make sure you plug the power LED plus on the top left, and then the power LED -1 right beside that to the right, with both of the lettering facing up. Now we're gonna take the one that says power switch and then plug it right to the right of both of those. And then the reset switch simply goes right underneath that one. But yeah, we're basically done now. now, all we have to do is grab our fan hub, or if you guys want, you can plug the fans into the motherboard, but there really isn't even that much space to do that. So getting a fan hub is best, plus you can control the RGB. We're gonna take the cable that came with the fan hub. We're gonna plug the end that only has one on the side to the end on the fan hub. Then we're gonna find our power supply, and we can see we have the little SATA thing. It says SATA on it, and we're gonna plug that into the other end of the fan hub. Then coming from the other side of the fan hub, we're gonna grab this fan cable and plug it into the top of the motherboard. And we're gonna plug that in right beside the CPU fan where it says system fan. And then for the other one, this is an RGB header. And again, our motherboard does not have an RGB port. So you could just get one off of Amazon that you can control with like a remote or something. It costs like $5. We're still gonna have RGB, but we're not gonna be able to control the exact colors until we get a dedicated RGB controller, which we're just not gonna have for this PC because it's not that big of a deal. But now we're just gonna plug our fans right into the fan hub. So all these case fans are actually all chained together into one cable. So all we have to do is plug this one cable into the fan header. So we're just gonna plug it right into fan 1. And then we're gonna take the RGB port from the fan, the only other cable that's exposed from the all chained together ones, and we're just gonna plug it into the ARGB1, which is literally just like right beside that one. Now we're gonna take the RGB cable from our actual like CPU fan cooler and route it into the back. And then we're gonna plug it into the ARGB2. So yeah, there you go. All your fans should be installed now. And we only have one more thing left to do, which is install our graphics card, which is super easy. So here we have our white RX 580. And what we have to do first is get rid of these two little notches right here. So we just push from the outside and they should just wiggle off like that. So we're gonna do the same thing for the one below it. Push it and then wiggle it off. Now we're just gonna line up our GPU. Actually, before that, we just have to take this screw off on the side so we can install a GPU because this right now is currently blocking it. But now we can simply just line this up with this right here and then slot it in. We can just push and you should hear it click. That's how you know it's installed. And all we're gonna do is grab the screws that came with the GPU and then screw it into the side right here. And yeah, once you do that, you have your GPU installed, and all we have to do now is just grab the GPU cable from the power supply, which says PCIe, and we're gonna take that and route it in the bottom of the motherboard, or bottom of the case, and then simply just plug it into the GPU on the top right. And now before you actually do some cable management and clean up all the cables, we're just gonna test out the PC, make sure everything turns on. So we're gonna plug it into our power supply and turn the power supply on, and let's just see if it turns on. Hopefully we didn't do anything wrong. And yeah, there we go. All the fans are spinning. We don't have any RGB, and I think that's due to just the fact that the motherboard literally does not have any RGB ports. But the PC is working. Everything is perfectly fine. I'm gonna actually see if I have an RGB header thingy really quick so I can actually have RGB on this PC. All right, so I literally just took this one out of another PC, so I'm gonna turn this off and plug it into this. It just plugs into SATA power just like the other one did. So we're just gonna take the fan ARGB one that was plugged into the other hub and plug it into this one now. So yeah, now let's turn it on and see if we can get some RGB here. There we go, just like that, simple as that. The RGB fans in this case look absolutely amazing, I will say that. I'm gonna get either like an RGB splitter cable to plug both this RGB fan and the other ones, or I'm just gonna get another RGB header, I don't know. But next time you guys see this PC, all the RGB will be lit up. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and install some games on it. I'm gonna get that RGB header, and yeah, I guess I'll just see you guys when that's all complete. All right, so really quick, I just wanna show you guys, I did get like little splitter. It just takes the two ARGB ports and then put it into like the one right here. So then that way, as we can see now, the CPU cooler actually has the ARGB, and we can change the colors as well, so it's not just simply like rainbow effects. So it is pretty cool, pretty helpful. And the PC actually looks pretty clean, especially once we get the other glass side panel on. And also you can see even the power supply literally has RGB, bro. Like, what is this thing? It was like $20, absolutely insane. As long as our PC doesn't blow up, I think we'll be perfectly fine. I'm gonna go ahead and install Windows on it and then see you guys then. All right guys, so I just finished installing Windows on the PC. We're gonna be playing some Valorant as the first game. Of course, we're gonna be playing some more games later on, but we're gonna see how good it actually performs in Valorant and you know, see how good this AliExpress PC build actually is. Loading in right now, we're getting 370 FPS. Bro, wait, hold on. I did not expect that. Oh my God, there's people like everywhere right now. Oh, what a head tap. Behind me too, I think, maybe? No, I don't know. Oh, right here. Another head tap. Averaging around 300 FPS is genuinely insane. That's one thing I did not expect. Oh, way down here too? No way, I just got that kill too. Nice. Dude, I'm actually popping off. Why am I so good at Valorant right now? Why am I so bad at Valorant right now? Oh, he's right here. He's right here. Maybe not. Or maybe he's camping. How much you want to bet? He's camping right here. Oh, or over there. No way. How did it? Bro, that guy needs to quit immediately. Oh, what a head tap. I don't know. I'm really feeling like winning this. Oh, never mind. I was going to say I feel like winning this thing, but don't think so. Nice. Dude, I hear him everywhere right now. I'm scared. Oh, free kill there. And I killed the guy who was trying to kill him. Let's go. Overall, this feels great. I mean, I would not think that this PC was this good. Like, dude, yeah, we're popping off. Oh my gosh. Okay, I was about to say, dude. But no, like, I did not expect this PC to be this good. I mean, I can simply just say that. Oh my God, what a head tap, dude. Why am I like radiant all of a sudden? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. No, I'm actually crazy. Bop. I'm just gonna say that every single kill, guys. Right here. Bop. Oh. 3 people. 1 time. Wow. Bop. Bop. Why is this low-key a strat? Bop. Oh my gosh, no way. No, I'm 5 away. He's 1 away. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do it. Bop. No. Dude, I don't care. That is a crazy good performance out of me for Valorant. What is that? 36 kills? That's pretty decent. Second place is pretty decent, I'm not gonna lie. But let's go ahead and take this into the next game and just work our way up into more graphically intensive games. See how well this PC can actually hold up. All right, really quick, I know I said more intensive games, but we're gonna test this out in Minecraft because it's Minecraft, we have to. I literally just created this world, so everything is kind of rendering in right now, but we're still getting a ton of FPS while everything's rendering in. Still well over 200 while all that's rendering in out there, and if we actually just go to a place that's like already rendered in, we can see we're getting like well over like 500, getting around 600 FPS, so you could run some high quality shaders on a PC like this with these specs. Getting them from AliExpress, literally everything was pretty good deal besides the GPU. And digging down as well, we can see our FPS just spikes like crazy to like 1500, so absolutely crazy. But yeah, overall Minecraft, no problems whatsoever. I mean, there's not really a reason to keep testing it out. We can see a game. We can see that the game runs perfectly fine. It's not like I can do much gameplay on this game, so let's just go and take it into the next one. All right, guys, so in Fortnite, I just joined like a 1v1 creative map. Right now, we're getting around 300 FPS. I'm assuming like when we start building, it'll go a little bit lower and stuff. But yeah, while building, it looks like it's around like 230, which is still super good. Hopefully, it's not gonna drop like too much in a game, but I mean, when it already has this high of FPS, the worst it can get is 144 in a game, so that's still really good. And the fact that this PC was literally only around $400 and we probably overpaid by about $100 for the GPU, which you can get a lot better deal somewhere else. It's kind of insane because we could spend $150 and get like an RTX like 4060 maybe if you found a good deal. So yeah, see if we can beat this guy in a 1v1. I'm kind of washed up, which might be an understatement, but we'll see. Oh my gosh, edit course. Oh, I coned him. Pre-fire? Oh, he messed up his edit. That would have been a pre-fire. Nice, what a kill. Let's go into a battle royale game now. All right, guys, gliding in and we're still over 200 FPS without any FPS drops right now, dude. This is better than I expected. Let's just go rush people. We don't even have the right loot that we want, but it's all right. We got a shotgun and an AR. Oh, we got to do right in front of us. Coned, dead. Let's go, GG's. Oh, there's a fight here. We're landing right on it. Because why not? For the content, you know what I'm saying? Oh, this guy's literally 1 HP right now. Literal 1. Oh, bro was just looking at me holding the map out. He was lost. That's all right, man. I'm lost sometimes too. Not that bad though. Oh, hello. Coming back to get your loot? I can't really let that happen. Do not want to be the bearer of bad news to you, buddy. Should not have came back here, but I appreciate the free kill, man. Oh, there's people right here. Oh, no way, dude. Oh, this is a good one. This is a good fellow. Oh my gosh. I was about to say, I think there's a dude on us. That was definitely right. Not anymore. Oh, laser, come on. Bro just got read like a book. Let's go. Oh no, third party's not cool. Only when I do it, it's fine. Oh, there's a dude right here. Maybe we can snipe him. Maybe he's not a maybe. We definitely can. Oh, 105 and that guy up there. Man, I love the sniper, bro. This is a lot of stuff going on right now, and we're still getting around 200 FPS. So, I mean, I'm very happy with this performance. There's a dude right here, bro. Bye-bye. Killed this guy twice, bro. I don't have any shield. This is not good. Nice. Let's go, dude. Come on. Shield, shield, shield. I need it badly. Is this dude really in the bush right now? You've got to be kidding me. Oh my goodness. I'm going to get this guy out of here. Hopefully. Yep, there we go. Nice. Did not want him over here. Interfering. Oh my gosh. You know, leave a like. Someone leave a like on the video right now. I just also took 80 fall damage, so leave a like for that as well. Oh, I see the footsteps. 44, 20. Bro, that's not what I want. This guy think I don't, bro. 1 HP, come on, this is ours. There we go, GG's, bro. I didn't even die once in the reload game. We got like, what, like 14 kills? That was a great gameplay. I can't even lie, PC held up great the entire time. I didn't have one stutter at all, and you know that's why I got 13 kills and some pretty decent kills as well. You guys have to admit that. Without further ado, let's just take it into some Warzone now. Fortnite, definitely check that one off the list. That's not even a problem. All right, guys, we're gonna be playing Warzone next. We're gonna have AMD FSR 3 on, and then having that on performance, and then we'll also have FSR 3 frame generation on. Everything else is all the way low. So let's just go ahead and load into a game now. All right, it's looking like we're getting around 100 FPS. I can't be like, we're not like, you know, on the ground yet, but yeah, in the building right now, it's around 100 FPS. I mean, that's still very playable. Hopefully I can get a few kills on this thing though. Oh, come on, please. Let's go. Oh my, I'm literally 1 HP. I could not be lower. I literally don't think I can be lower. Oh my gosh, there's no way I just killed this guy. Let's go, dude. Oh my gosh, this guy just lit me up. No way. I actually almost killed him too. That's unfortunate. And he died. Wow, all right. Oh my God, what a kill. What a kill there. We'll take that, but now I gotta get out of this, bro. Am I really gonna die? Am I gonna die to this thing? Close, very close. Overall, around 100 FPS with these settings. I'm gonna put it to ultra performance really quick and see how much FPS we can get with that. All right, it goes up by about like 10, so that's pretty good. I'm gonna keep it on this one for the rest of the game though. There's people all around me. I'm actually kind of scared. Oh my gosh, he was waiting. That was the dumbest thing I probably could have done, to be honest, bro. He was literally just waiting for me. Dang, bro. What am I doing? Is that it? Is that game? Okay, no, I got one more respawn. I don't know if that's gonna help at all, but we can try. I'm gonna do a very dumb thing and just rush these people. Oh my gosh. I should have known. I literally said it, bro. Is that it? Is that it now? Oh my, bro, how do we have this thing to respawn? I'll take it, I guess, bro. I'm just gonna keep getting cooked though, unfortunately. Oh, what? Yo, free kill? Let's go. We take those around here. Bro, what? What is that gun? Okay, I don't play this game clearly, but there's no way I die in 3 bullets. That is insane. I wish if I had that gun, I'd win, bro. What is that? He's gotta be hacking, bro. He's gotta be hacking. All right, just because we're gonna test out Cyberpunk and see what we can get. We're putting everything to low settings because I think that's the only way that we're gonna be able to run this game. So yeah, this is the settings we have. Let's just go ahead and test it out. I'm genuinely curious how much we're gonna get. Oh, wow, all right. This game is pretty well optimized if we're able to put this on like all those settings with like frame generation and stuff and get 120. I mean, it does make sense. We're literally using frame generation and low settings, but Cyberpunk is playable. Like I didn't think it was gonna be this smooth. I thought maybe like 60, 80 FPS, but Cyberpunk is indeed playable. We're literally drifting around right now. But yeah, again, I mean, Cyberpunk isn't really a game that I can just like do a lot of gameplay on, but I can definitely show you guys the FPS and it's very playable on low settings in this game. So that's a plus. AliExpress, not too bad. Can't lie, not too bad. I mean, guys, like look at this PC right now, this case, like in particular, the full glass, like fishbowl type PC case, absolutely fire. Like this thing looks insane. Overall aesthetics on this PC for the price, 10 out of 10. I'm not gonna lie, 10 out of 10. Like I said, probably the only thing you wouldn't want to get from AliExpress right now is probably a GPU, and maybe there's discounts right now, I don't know, but when I was looking at it, the GPUs are a bit more expensive than what you'd want to pay. Maybe just because of like import prices. It probably depends on where you live as well, but for me, I wouldn't recommend getting a graphics card from AliExpress, but everything else, not too bad of a deal. And also remember to check out all these codes on the screen right now. You can literally get so much money off on like multiple items on AliExpress's website. So I definitely recommend checking that out and seeing what you guys can get. Also really quick, here is the verse of the day. It's Philippians 4 verses 4 right there. Give you guys a second to read it as well. Yeah, just always give thanks, always give praise to God. Literally, I know everything that I have is because of God. Literally, that's it. So it's important to give credit where credit's due, if you know what I'm saying. But yeah, guys, hope you guys enjoy this video. Again, Jesus does want a relationship with every single one of you guys watching it, so make sure to check that out genuinely. And yeah, if you enjoyed this video, there's also a video here and here, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.